I'm Keir Starmer, outside this military facility that we've built.
Military barrack, very nice barracks there, Keir.
Thank you, thank you. You're watching cveitch, Alan Snack Bar. Let's smash some arse.
Oh, and Keir, I just want to say thank you for your constant Twitter posts saying that you're going to control illegal immigration. I really believe you. I think that was very nice of you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Morning, welcome to His Majesty's Government New Bailey in Manchester of all places. So driving into Manchester, I saw a lot of St. George's crosses, i.e. the England flag, and a lot of British flags. It seems that the ordinary British people are noticing, there's a lot of noticing happening, the disconnect between the pudgy Glastonbury Festival civil servant type people and everyone else. Tesco's. So when we're in the beginnings of a civil war or a mild bloodless revolution at least, you can't forget, oh yeah, trannies. Sorry, I'd forgotten. Forgive me, they were out of the attention limelight for 5 minutes as important things took place. Sorry, trannies, I do apologise. Okay, welcome to Gartside Street, just at the beginnings of Manchester, approaching from Salford. This ridiculously modernist piece of shit building, looking rough already, is the Civil Justice Centre, where you will receive no justice. You'll spend your money on lawyers and fees and all the, you know, the other apparatus of court, but you'll get no justice. It's all a load of shit. One big scam. One big scam to pacify you and keep you calm and keep you shutting the F up. So, Spinning Fields, Contact Centre, Gartside entrance. Again, we are in the Mickey Mouse glass and metal post-human bullshit stage of society. Morning. And I just wanted to see, just passing me as a civil enforcement officer, traffic warden, you know, an industry absolutely monopolised by the Nigerian demographic, which is quite interesting. Who would have thought Nigerians would be so keen to take over the parking ticket world? So has he given these private companies, this is GEO Amy, a ticket for parking on the... No, because it's two-tier. No, the corporate prison state, they're allowed to do whatever they want. But you try parking here, Mr. Straight White Male. See how well you do. See how well you do. Has he given this guy a ticket for this double yellow? No, of course not. Of course not, Charlie. It's one rule for them, one rule for you. It's not fair. What, you thought feudalism and like kings and queens and blue bloods and divine right of monarchs, you think that disappeared? No, it just got updated to corporations. Just updated. Tutankhamun, the pharaohs, the demigods, Bonnie Prince Charlie, divine rights. It's now for what they call the masters of the universe. One big, massive daisy chain of corporate corrupt, B-U-T-T, F-U-C, and you can guess the rest. Morning. And you come round. How's it going, guys? You okay? So I just noticed you staring at me. I hope it's good. I hope you like me. Good man. Good stuff. So, Paddington Bear, marmalade sandwich, smug little expression because he knows the royal family loves him. They're not too much, eh, little bear? It's not Prince Andrew. We're talking about the Queen. Don't worry. Your little Ursine anus is safe here. So yeah, not done Manchester for a good 2 weeks. So here we are. Now, no bodyguards, but it is a Tuesday afternoon in the posh area. So, first things first, GEO Amy, look at that. He's not going to get a double yellow line ticket, and here he goes into the rear end without lube of the magistrates' courts. And those darkened windows probably carrying a custodial man. I was going to say prisoner, but is it fair if they're on their way to court? They might not be a prisoner. You're meant to be innocent until proven guilty. So, oh, I just about dropped my phone there. My G. My G. Everywhere I go, all I see is my G. Oh yeah, sorry, trannies. I forgot we're at Lululemon. Yep. humanity, respect, empathy for everyone. They don't tolerate racism, discrimination, harassment, or hate. They just don't tolerate people who may have a different opinion about sterilizing and castrating children. You guys remember a couple of weeks ago I cracked a joke against the commies because they had a big banner saying gays against Nazis. And I said, what about the gay Nazis? Well, the universe is very bizarre. After that video, a couple of gay Nazis wrote to me. And I wrote back, telling them that they shouldn't be Nazis. And I said, are you okay with us being gay at least? I said, yeah, I'll stand right behind you. Not too close. I don't want my balls to touch your bum, you know. Oh wow, welcome to Market Street. The Museum of Illusions has got it spot on. They've got the, well, oh no, I can see the baby blue and the baby pink because transgenderism is an illusion. They're promoting it, look. Good news is, guys, Aristotle has now completed the system of Greek philosophy. Oh, rare music man, not seen him for a couple of years. There he goes. He's a man that plays music. Some call him Boombox Barry. But Music Man has a purer, more aesthetically pleasing simplicity to it. And there I was passing the car ramming of peace barriers, absolutely on point here in Manchester, all the way to Tim Hortons. All the Canadians are like, what the F? You've got Tim Hortons, yes. And the Nuremberg rally has got the flags out, so that you know, all the way up, all the way down the main shopping drag, and on the other side as well. All the way up, all the way down. Praise the god Moloch. Praise the androgyne. Praise the satanic mixture of man and woman, or something. There's a strong talent here singing. Passing by the Museum of Illusions again. Step into the place where every perspective matters, except the people who disagree with the sexual ideology being promoted. Then they don't mean you. Here's a good one. TUI. I think it used to be called Thomas Cook, one of Britain's leading package holiday companies. They even have their own airliners. Big company. TUI celebrates Pride so much that you can actually fly to countries, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Egypt, Turkey, when they're in a bad mood. You can actually fly to countries where they'll throw you in jail if you try and celebrate that. So hooray for corporate bullshit, yay! Welcome to Corporation Street. It's a 24/7 emergency, non-stop. You know, there's someone macheteing, stealing, robbing, shoplifting, and like, you know, the police have to use the tram tracks as, well, roads, because it's gridlocked with the other 20 million migrants who have arrived. So I was just chatting to Stuart, who has a shop in Ashton, who has problems with hooligans and shoplifters. He showed me a video where he used reasonable force to remove one. Now, tell me what happened when you put up a sign shaming the shoplifter afterwards.
Well, I put it on a sign outside saying, not welcome, and then next minute PSOs come in saying, you've got to take it down or else.
So just for people who from international, it's a police officer?
Yeah, PSOs saying he can do you for defamation.
Defamation, even though he is a dirty shoplifter.
Yeah.
That was in the news a lot recently. Well, there you go, guys. Normal business owners, English business owners, being punished for daring to try and stop their stuff being stolen. But we are in the United Kingdom of upside down bullshit law. So the government's happy to use your taxpayers' money to bring in more rapey people and put them in 4-star hotels, and they're also happy to use your taxpayers' money to tell off Stuart for daring to protect his own business. How does that make you feel as a former serviceman?
Well, I'm not. I'm a member of it. I'm not.
I like how you clarify that. Good man. Yeah.
Associated.
You're associated.
Yeah.
Sorry for saying it anyway. So how does it make you feel as a business owner?
Well, it's rife where I'm at the moment. It's every day. I feel sorry for the other people that I own my business, so I can do what I want effectively within the law. They have to let the people in and let the people out stealing. It's horrendous. It's happening all the time. We've got a local council, hopefully, cross fingers, Danny will hopefully sort it.
Fingers crossed, mate. Nice to meet you, Stuart. Thank you. Pram driver is angry at the tax. Hello! That's it. Bus driver is telling off the taxi van saying, "Get your shitty Japanese import off my..." Hello ladies, sorry. Just a man saying shit, don't panic. People turning around staring at me like I've just, I don't know, insulted the prophet or something. The tranning is on point at the Fountain House, at Tampopo, because men also need a Tampopo. So I'm here alongside the Manchester Town Hall. They've got some union stuff, trade union stuff. And what took my eye is from a distance, it's the exact same colours as UKIP, United Kingdom Independence Party, which I'm happy to say finally has a charismatic leader, a British Christian, in Nick Tenconi. And myself, I'm watching with great interest all these patriotic and Christian British movements return to the mainstream, I think it's fair to say. Library, town hall, architecture has been done properly here. Showsex security guard and porta-cabin public toilets. At least they've not used baby blue and baby pink to advertise the shitters. And across the road, you can always trust the Quakers to tune out. Of course, they're like commie Christians. Wait, there he goes, Music Man, twice in the day. There's an omen here. This is a very auspicious sign. Go on, Music Man. And after 20 years, 25 years maybe, 20 years of wokery and humiliation and bullshit, manliness is back, guys. Peter Street is also a Nuremberg rally of sexual ideology flags. And we pull out, and after pulling out, we look to our left at the glass and metal, well, bullshit residences. It's all just young Instagrammers, influencers, Ibiza types, smells, house parties, and GFY. That's the vibe. Go F yourself. GFY. We are inside #1 St. Peter's Square, and I love this Great Gatsby 1920s style big mirrored thing. It's quite a nice message, actually. Don't know if you can read it, but it says, "Live the life that you imagine." And it's beautiful. I'm sure the fine gentleman won't mind me filming the amazing wall. Just for a second, I'll go now. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. It's quite a positive message, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But the question is, are any of us living the life that we imagine?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
But you know what was his name? Mick Jagger. He says you can't always get what you want, but if you try sometime, you can get what you need.
No satisfaction.
No satisfaction. Thank you, sir. All the best. See ya. 10 years ago when I had hair, I was a very handsome guy. I was handsome like Fred and Kurt Kaz. Now look at me. 10 years ago, tried the exact same scenario, got chased out. The guy came out and swore at me. Video got demonetized. That was at the height of woke 10 years ago, but he's chill now. And do I look a bit like Obi-Wan Kenobi from, you know, was it Ewan McGregor? What is the designer at BMW on, and what are the directors on for them to approve and authorize not just this monstrosity, but it's what's with that black line is what makes it even worse. It's the ugliest expensive car I've ever seen. It is actually effed up how bad it is. The guy paid probably £10,000 for that license plate because he knows he's invested money in this monstrosity, and it's even in teal. What a weird colour. Here on the edge of the Northern Quarter, you've got South Manchester down there. I love the name Haiti. It's like the country Haiti. I saw a documentary about Haiti. Since the mercenaries went in and killed the president, the gangs are in charge. Barbecue has got a £5 million bounty on his head, and some of the factions that are trying to form a government, a functioning government, are using European mercenaries and also Ukrainian suicide drones, as in DJI and other consumer drones with plastic explosive attached. And I saw video coming out of Port-au-Prince the port of the Prince, which is the capital of Haiti, of a Ukrainian-style battlefield drone going into an expensive-looking apartment veranda and blowing up a gangster. Now, what is different about Haiti than other nations in that region? I don't know. My pattern recognition software has been set to don't notice things, Charlie. But with a £5 million bounty, it's almost worth getting a £2 million loan from the bank, hiring a team of 20 mercenaries for a 1-week operation, renting some armored personnel carriers, and going in there. Kill or capture, and then you keep the remaining 2 or 3 million after the odd, you know, unforeseen expenses. Now, this is the feudal Mad Max world that socialism, wokeism, and Islamism, the unholy satanic trinity of controlling bullshit, has created for us. It's only about 4 orders of magnitude from YouTuber takes bodyguard onto the street to dark-funded international mercenary paramilitary kidnapping Haitian gangsters for bounty. I thought we were meant to be in a safe world. I thought all this political correctness and wokeism and, you know, letting children choose genders, I thought it was meant to make us all a lot safer and more progressive and more successful. But it's turning us into gangster street anarchy world, where the only victors are apocalypse YouTubers, and well, not even we win. Not even there's no victors actually. The world's gone to shit, and there's no victors. Deansgatey, Spinningfieldy area. We're just off Concert Lane and Fountain Street. Now, the Italian consulate is in this entrance here. Oh look, Italian flag all furled up. Now, what I find interesting is check out when you really don't want car ramming of peace attackers to attack your building, you give it a full semicircle of car ramming of peace barriers, of course. As so you should. He's filming in portrait mode, makes me think either an Instagrammer or a TikToker. Anyway, the town hall peeks at us from behind this building. I actually used to work in here about 8 years ago. It's Origa Serviced Offices. We were an investment office selling high risk, high return, well, alleged high return investments. It was all fully legal, but you know. Anyway, they've covered this bit up because the little recessed, slightly covered bit was extremely popular with reclining crackheads, the urban Buddhas of the West. Ah, the Dodge Charger, Dodge Ram pickup thing. He's got the engine ticking, and he's in the bus stop, and he's paid good money for a personalised license plate. Now here in Britain, this might look exotic and cool and a bit trendy, but I'm sure in America this just indicates yokel redneck. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I'm being a bit unfair, but he's left the engine in it. Maybe I should borrow it. Just want to let you hear the engine. Is there anyone in it? No. Can you hear it ticking along? No? Anyway, good luck, Dodge Charger man. Just off this brand new development that we've covered on this channel. We're just off Spinningfields, and once you see the first one, you can't help seeing these barriers everywhere. But look across the road again, it's almost encouraged, the homeless crackhead encampments. It's almost, I wouldn't say, yeah, it's beyond tolerated. They're given tents, free money, free phones, free food, free everything, which we need to not forget. Human beings are mammals. We are animals of the animal kingdom, and we adjust and we become dependent on things. Much like if you institutionalize a polar bear in a zoo, he'll go mad, and then you might struggle to catch fish or seals or Inuits, whatever polar bears eat. And it's the same for human beings. You give them free money, free welfare, free benefits, free everything, it turns them into scum. Free resources, without having to work for it, turns you into the worst kind of scum. And I've just seen the main lefty commie-led homeless art display. And I call it an art display because the big lie, the ignoble, disgusting, mind control lie here is that these people have to stay in these tents because the government's not helping them, when obviously the government is throwing 4-star hotels and free resources at anyone that arrives in the country illegally. Anyone. Just arrive illegally, boom. Free 4-star hotel. Protection, police protection, security, free food, free everything. So this, I'm not saying there's not people in there, but it's to send a message. It's a sign of dominance. It's a lefty pipe dream that society's falling apart so much that they have to do this. And again, it's a dream, it's a nightmare, it's an orgiastic, nihilistic display of what the left really want, because your sniveling little genetically ugly lefties, they see this world of chaos, feudalism. Hello mate, all good. Come and join in if you want. Do you want to join in? Hey, man. Sorry? Hey, man, I'll give you 10 quid, come on. What's your name anyway? I think he's maybe a bit, yeah. Anyway, there's a type of man that films from a distance and throws quips rather than coming to say hello. Anyway, welcome to the West. Welcome to the future. Welcome to the lie. Welcome to the pathetic, ugly lefty lie. And is the government or the police doing anything? No. They think you deserve it. Oh, good, mate. Thank you. Weekend, I think.
Oh, is that?
Yeah. Are you? Oh, nice one, man. See you later. Hi, Viz. As we said before, as we said again in Liverpool, we're big fans of the working man on this channel. The last real men. The men who work with their hands in a very professional, technical job. Be you construction, plumber, electrician, engineer, whatever. Oil rig worker, wind turbine engineer. You're like the last stand against the womanization of everything. Sometimes it's all too much, isn't it? Like the demoralization and the knowledge that you try and save British culture or save your own country. There's a bunch of, hello, there's a bunch of scumbags waiting to throw you in jail. Take away your freedom, take away your family. This is how the Soviet Union lasted for 75 odd years. Is that no one, and quite rightly so, no one wants to turn their mediocre life into a never-ending rape torture in a prison. As long as you don't mind appearing in my video. A handsome man like you with those eyes. I know. The road up Bridge Street to central Manchester, you've got your courts here, Crown Court. And you've got Albert Bridge House from 1959, it says. And I think it's already destined for demolition. For a while, after I moved to Manchester, it was kind of... Anyway, first of all, my God, hooch! That's a blast from my alcopop drinking, underage drinking past. Yeah, it was open for a couple of years. I think up until about, I don't know, 2020, it was still doing shit. But we passed the Homo block. Are you part of the Homo block or the Soviet block? I don't know. But you've got another urban encampment here. Again, all tents and sleeping bags and free money and £50 HMV vouchers provided by the lefty charities that love this kind of chaos. The drug-addled, narcotic-addicted, unreasonable men in these tents are the perfect foot soldiers for the communist apocalypse. And funnily enough, as we pass those people, we enter this car park. Again, I wouldn't recommend parking here. It's very small, very tight, and very expensive. Just like those disease-ridden prostitutes in Malaysia. Sorry, Malaysians, I'm only joking. Small, tight, and expensive. There had to be a kind of Benny Hill dirty joke in there somewhere. Anyway, so at the back of this car park, they fenced off about 5 of the car parking spaces. Let's put a generator down. Big thingy, and it looks almost like if you were in The Walking Dead, or 28 years later, you'd set up an apocalypse antenna tower, radio tower, but this one's probably mobile phones. But interesting how it looks temporary and a bit battlefieldy here in central Manchester. Shirley knows, Shirley Bassett, Shirley Davidson, Shirley, if you're going to build this kind of infrastructure, you put it somewhere proper. We're all so used to it, but I think it's useful sometimes just to take a moment and calmly have a look at the artifice, the glass and metal Meccano set that now passes for our jungle. These are the Neo trees, the Neo caves, the Neo vines that Tarzan is going to swing from. Again, all watched over everywhere by a mixture of car stopping street furniture, car ramming of peace barriers, and of course controlled rising bollards, as you can see just over, where's my finger? Just over there. Now, again, 10 years, 10, 15 years worth of being a minor YouTuber, trying to convince the not allowed crew, the security guards, the police. Oh, I remember doing it with Danny Shine in Camden, just trying to do a bit of public megaphoning back in the good old days, and how they would scream at us, get angry, lose their temper, grab at us, demand identification. And again, these are all private areas with public access, and they can withdraw your public access at any time. So large swathes, am I pronouncing that correct? Is it swaths? Swathes? I can never figure that one out. Large swathes of your city centre are now areas where your human rights are suspended by corporate law. By corporate law, we will stand and fight. Hello. By corporate law, we will never surrender. No retreat. Yeah, by Spartan law, said King Leonidas 2,500 years ago. And just like the other Chad of that era, Jesus Christ, when you sacrifice yourself and put others before you and maintain an element of extreme manly dignity, even as you're getting tortured to death, people will revere you. You will have books, films, statues, religions, churches named after you. People remember you. And for the rest of us, mere mortals, okay, they were mortal as well. Okay, the story about Jesus, he wasn't a mere mortal, but you know what I mean. If we're going to stay mainstream, they were mere mortals. But what is the difference between, say, Leonidas, Jesus, and yourself? I think it's purely a matter of confidence. And confidence goes a long way. Personality goes a long way. Riverside House on Stanley Street. They took an old husk, they updated it, added a penthouse, and now it's quite nice. Hello! Go Charlie, it's your birthday. Where's that undercover police car I was trying to film? He's gone, he's gone. Welcome to Islington Park. There's not much to it. It's a bit sad. And I saw this from a distance. I thought, oh wow, what's this about? Southport? I don't know, fallen soldiers? No, it's what it's doing in Salford in England. But it's about a genocide in a refugee camp in the Congo or Burundi. And of course, no one likes a genocide, but is England the right place for a genocide that happened in the Congo? Okay, we're in Salford, and oh my god. I think I've just seen 2 immigration enforcement henchmen, goons, wearing body armor, going into a shop. This shop here with a purple strip. It's closed, but there's 2 immigration enforcement big guys in there, handcuffs, body armor, and they're speaking to the owner. Maybe, just maybe, about his alleged use of illegal, not meant to be here migrants who are pretending to be A, children, B, refugees, C, terrible little victims who just have to come to the West because no other Muslim nation will accept them. Anyway, I had to get my 7-Up Zero from a competitor down the road, but I walked past. The immigration enforcers clocked me. I got a thumbs up. I gave them a nod, and we had a moment, you know, like, deport them all moment.